back to the channel. This is episode 3, the last episode of the month. Today we're doing Ugly Love
3.
3? Ugly Love 3?
No, because I went like this, and that's technically 6.
Oh. We couldn't actually find any book club questions for today's episode, so we're just gonna pop questions off the top of our head to see how that goes.
I wrote down some that I thought of, but if you have questions, please ask me them because I love answers.
Okay, I didn't write any off the top of my head, but I'm sure as we're talking, I'll be like...
write any at the top of your head?
You know what I mean.
Oh my god, I deleted a question.
Initial rating.
Wait, first of all, you didn't even say I'm Melissa and I'm Mia like you always do.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mia. I want to say a 3.5, too. You were just going to say a 3?
I was going to say a 3.
I just love Miles.
Okay.
I'm in love with that man.
Me too, but that's why I gave it a 3 and not a 2.5.
A 2.5?
Yeah.
What was it for you?
I feel like, compared to the other 2 books that we've read,
okay,
the characters, with the exception of Miles, lacked so much depth.
Okay.
Like, I didn't care.
Okay.
And also I didn't, like, you didn't make me care enough.
Okay. My question number 7 was, what was the point of that married bitch?
Dylan?
What was the point of it?
Oh, yeah. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Because I thought that some more drama was going to happen. Obviously,
yeah.
When Miles saw him tagging to her.
I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
That was a moment.
Oh
but other than that, I was like, what's the point of him? He got kicked out and then
that's it. Like, this character died. They killed him off, literally.
He's like, come up to my house. This is my apartment number. My wife works on the weekends.
Even though I knew she wasn't going to, I just felt that all of these side characters... That would have been funny. All of these side characters didn't amount to anything anyways.
Yeah.
Like with, It Ends With Us, there was a relationship between Ryle's sister and Alyssa and the main character. Even her husband. Like, I don't know, those characters to me...
Them.
Yeah.
They were likable.
They were likable characters. These characters I felt were just kind of there.
Yeah.
I didn't...
Yes. And I agree.
Keep going.
And I agree. But I was going to say, with my question number 6, no, it's question number 5, actually.
Okay.
How did you feel about the bond that Miles and Ian shared? Because although they didn't give us, like, an insight to their lives, I liked it. I liked that he was like, this is my best friend. He was there when Rachel was there. He was there when my baby was born.
Like, he knows everything. He held my first child, like... Yeah. I just wish that they would have actually given us more, because I did like him, but I wanted to see more of their relationship. Like, I wanted to see, I wanted to care more.
Okay, that's very valid. That's very valid. I was just in love with Miles. I was like, this man.
That's why I gave it a 3. Yeah.
Did you like how the chapters alternated between present Tate and past Miles' point of views?
Oh, I always love that. I always enjoy that in any book. Yeah.
You? Yes. I love listening to Miles. I love the way
inner monologue.
Thinks, his little inner monologues. Yeah. His little, like, poems he writes. What the fuck is the, like, cascading letters? I was like, who is this man? I'm in love with him. Okay, and then what are your thoughts on the way Rachel left?
Oh, I don't blame her for leaving like that. Okay. I just wish that, like, all of this could have been avoided, maybe, if we talked, like, a year or 2 later. Okay. If they got closure between them, Miles and Rachel.
Yeah, but how old are they? They were 18?
They were babies.
They were 17?
Yeah,
17?
Basically, 17, 18.
So I can't imagine my 19-year-old self being okay with it a year later and being like, we're fine now. We can love again. Mm-hmm. I think the whole 6 years, 5 years later was like a good thing. But she was already happy. And at that point, I probably would have reached out to him and been like, I'm happy. I don't know how you're doing, but I hope you're happy. It wasn't shitty. I understand her need to leave. Like, I get it. I can't do this. But I didn't like how there was no conversation. The last thing she, like, verbally said to him was, I hate you, get away from me.
Yeah.
It's like...
But I also understand her state of mind, though. Like,
no, 1,000% everything she did was valid. But... it's like, why would you say that? Why would you say that to me?
Yeah, that's why for me, I think that if we could have done this a little bit sooner, if we could have talked just a little bit sooner, I feel like we could have avoided a lot of things.
Yeah, okay. That's very valid. Yeah. I agree. Thoughts on the writing style?
This one was very the same, I think. as
it ends with us.
Yeah.
I would find myself reading this at the age of 16.
Mm-hmm.
I would have ate this shit up. I still did. Did. I still enjoyed it. I still loved listening to Miles. I loved his little point of view, which I'll say a side note later. I loved it.
Okay.
No, I didn't love the writing style. I loved the man.
The man, yeah.
That's what I meant.
She can write some men, that's for sure.
Write some men. She can write a lot of men. I want to read. I want to read all her books to see these men that she wrote.
To see the men, yeah.
Yeah. How did Miles' relationship with Rachel differ than his relationship with Tate, and how did each of them help him grow as a person?
Oh. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Me?
Yeah. I hear it.
What? What's wrong? No, I'm just kidding.
That's my opinion.
That's my opinion. I feel like I don't even know. Because I feel like with Rachel, it was like, yes, very much, I'm in love with you. Mm-hmm. I don't know where my thoughts are on this. Because obviously, I had a whole baby with you. I planned my whole life out with you because we were young, but let's be real, some shit happened.
Yeah.
6 years later, I meet somebody else and I fall in love and it's completely different. I don't want to say it's like grown love because they're not grown. They're still very young and they still don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Versus young love. But I guess that is what it is. Like, they are more grown. He is more established. She's working on herself. Mm-hmm. Versus we're young, our parents are together, and we just lost a baby.
Yeah. I almost kind of don't see a difference, almost, because there's a difference in the sense that he is being able now to start dealing with his trauma and stuff like that. Okay. But in terms of love, I feel like he kind of loves the same way.
I feel like he loves very hard.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Yeah.
He's insane, that man. I love him. I wish he's in love with me.
Yeah. Shit, you said something that I meant to talk about. Repeat what you just said.
Let me flip that thing. Let me reverse that.
Let me flip that thing.
Let me.
But no, see, they're not even technically grown.
That's what I said, though. They're not technically grown. They're barely figuring this shit out. They're still messy.
Yeah.
But they're still, like,
speaking of messy, I want to talk about Tate for a second.
Wait.
I think she's so fucking funny.
Wait,
for being like, yeah, I can do that. This is completely casual. I can do that.
How would you not? How would you not?
I feel like, well, I can't relate to her in the sense, because I feel like I'd be like, okay. But, like, I don't...
You'd be like, I can't do this because I think I'd fall in love with you?
No. I could do it because I don't think I would fall in love with you. Not that I don't think I'd fall in you, but I feel like I could control it a little more than she could. She was already gone at the beginning. So that's why I was like, you're so funny for that. You're literally... head over heels right when this starts.
I'm hurt. Because I would have fallen in love with that man too. Period. That's the only thought I had. There was nothing after that. My brain was like, keep going.
That's it.
I
mean, they're both stupid for that, because Miles too was like,
and that's why. That's why I would fall in love with this man, because I would have been like, you're telling
me one
stupid.
thing and you're showing me something completely different, babes. So
I don't know what you mean there, babes. How did you feel about Miles hating his dad's new girlfriend, and how did you feel when you found out Rachel was her daughter?
Was he the one that opened the door when they got there?
Yeah, and he saw the girl. Yeah, I'd been like, and she stepped out of the way, and then she saw Rachel.
Son of a bitch.
What's her name? Lisa?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't really care.
Oh, you don't like Lisa?
Well,
you got something against her? You said I don't really care. Like,
well, no, I don't care in terms of, like, they didn't really make me care that much. They made me kind of hate his dad a little bit.
You hated his dad?
Yeah, I hated his dad a little bit.
What did you hate his dad for?
Because he kept it a secret from him. I feel like if he would have just had a conversation with his son. I'm not a parent, though, so, but I'm glad their relationship is what it is now, as he's older. But, like, that whole little second while he was with Rachel, while his mom was dating Lisa, like,
his mom was dating Lisa, suddenly they're lesbians.
Oops. I meant his dad was dating Lisa.
They're straight again.
Like, the whole... what he felt towards him inside made me hate him. Not hate him, but made me dislike his dad.
Okay. Yes, I was very this until I read the part where he was like, your mom and I were, like, already technically separated, and then she got sick. Which I understand the dad, because it's like, okay,
I'm not gonna leave you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you. I love you still. You're the mother of my child. But
I don't love you.
I don't love you anymore, but I'm still gonna take care of you. But, like, we were already separated. And I'm pretty sure the mom was like, that makes sense to me. Like, thank you for taking care of me.
Yeah, I just hate that they left him out of it a little bit. Like, I know they had a lot going on. I know she was sick. I know then she died. Like, I know there's never a right time to sit down and tell you, like...
But how fucked up would it have been to been like, we're getting a divorce, your mom's sick, she's dead, here's my new wife.
Fair, but he did it anyways. Now she's dead. Hey, there's this new kid, there's this new girl. They're moving in also.
You're right.
Like,
they moved in too fast. They moved in fast.
Yeah. Like, you didn't even give me a second to process any of this. Like... Okay. Like, they were literally in town before you told me.
Oh, yeah, they were. They showed up to my fucking house. Unannounced.
Unannounced? I was like, what?
Here she is, this lady and my dad. And her new daughter.
This girl.
And her that's not her new daughter, but her daughter. That's been hers.
My dad's new daughter, I guess.
Okay. Stop, bro. What are you doing?
That's what they did.
I know. But they did it, like, before. Like, I would have been like, he was my man first.
What do you mean before?
I would have said he's my man first.
Oh.
To my mom, I would have been like, Mom, you can't say that's a man because I am in love with his son. And if you want to make it weird, then that's on you.
That's on you guys. That's on you guys. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Oh, how? Like, I know how, but, like, did somebody hit them? Did I miss a part? Like, did somebody hit them?
You know, that's what I was thinking, too. I think he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, like, he was looking, he, like, intentionally was, like, going, fuck up my life.
I'm like,
oh, my baby, no. But, like, because he was, like, I was looking at them, and then all of a sudden, water.
In the water. Yeah.
So was it, like...
I think he was just not paying attention. Yeah.
That makes it so much worse. I wish there was so many drunk lads there.
Yeah, I know.
Because
then there would be blame to put on somebody else. It is what it is, I guess.
That's what it is. He's happy now. He's got a new baby.
I liked that little ending part, actually.
That they had a new baby?
Yeah. Like, at the end where he was being able to, like, do this again. Like, he was completely scared, but he was like, well, fuck, we're already here. Like...
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I don't have a baby, but I feel like if I were to have a baby, and oh my god, why am I gonna say that? What am I gonna say if I were to have a baby and then I lost a baby? Why would I say that?
If you were in this situation,
if I was in this situation, I feel like I would be like him and be like, I don't want to be in love again. I don't want to have a baby. I don't want to get married. I don't want any of this. So very valid on his end.
Because heartbreak itself is gross and disgusting, but like a death because of like a death is what caused our heartbreak.
What was I gonna say? 2 deaths. Rachel died.
I missed that part too, I guess.
She didn't die. She's alive and she's happy and she didn't tell him, which pissed me off.
Yeah.
It didn't piss me off, but it was like you were thriving and you were happy and you didn't think like I don't know why, but they didn't end in bad terms. So I feel like I would even she wrote him a letter. I would have written him. I would have.
Sorry, stroke.
I would have had a stroke. I had a stroke just now on national television.
You would have written a letter?
Oh, yeah. I would have been like, hey, I'm doing amazing. I got a little husband and a little baby.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you.
What happened happened.
What happened did happen.
Thank you for typing.
Ron.
I'm pretty sure it would have given her closure too.
Yeah.
Her specifically because, first of all, I left things with me saying I hate you.
That's not okay.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Not like I hate you.
In the back of my head, it would just be stuck. No matter how happy I am, I would just remember like the last thing I said to you was I hate you after this tragic incident just happened.
We just both lost our child.
Yeah. As soon as I'm better, I'm gonna tell you that I'm better. That's how I would have done it.
Yeah. My last question doesn't make sense because I skipped 1,000. No, I didn't skip that. I only wrote 7, so let's start there. Okay. How did you like Cap's role as a whole and as Tate's confidant? Because I liked him. Cap, the little
yeah. The little elevator man. I did love him.
I loved him. His little commentary was super funny. Mm-hmm. I liked him calling Miles that boy or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I like that he was also like he didn't take sides. He was a third party that didn't necessarily take either sides.
Yeah.
But at the end, he was like, Miles, you're being fucking stupid. But anyways.
Yeah. He did not insert himself in anyone's business, which was good for him. Mm-hmm. But he liked the drama.
I liked that little secret, too, that he knew Miles since he was a kid.
I know!
I was like, okay.
Ew!
You're just letting me talk to you about my problems with this boy.
I'm her literally being scared that he was telling him everything. He's like, well, she doesn't have to worry about that.
You wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. That was all the questions I had because I couldn't think of any. Because there were no book club questions.
Disclosures? When you told me that, in my head, I was kind of like, I wonder if there's no book club questions because this book is...
book club questions.
Do you know what the fuck I meant?
Well, you made fun of me.
Because this book is kind of one-dimensional.
It is. There's no, like, what did you think about this person's backstory? Besides Miles, like, yeah, he got fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Miles was the only character that had depth for me. Tate, I didn't... She was
just a girl.
She was just a girl to me. Which is also why I was
like... And she was a nurse, so what if she was a bitch in high school?
Yeah. Oh. True.
Just kidding. My sister's gonna be a nurse.
Oh, no.
She was a bitch.
Was she a bitch in high school?
Probably.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she was very just plain to me. So it was interesting that she didn't, like, jazz her up or anything because he fell in love again.
You were like, she's boring. Why Miles needed to fall in love with me?
No, but literally.
By Alyssa Garcia. I'm more fun.
Literally, like, well, because in saying that, what was special about Rachel? He just kind of saw her and was like, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it happened the same way
He's
with
just a
Tate.
silly boy, and he just likes silly girls.
I guess so. But, I mean, she wasn't special to me.
She wasn't special. She was no.
They didn't even give me, like, nothing was happening in her life.
She was just moving.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even count that as, like, an event.
Yeah.
I feel.
She just went to go live with her brother for a little bit.
I guess you could say that the event was with her whole situation with Miles, but, like, I need something else.
Yeah, like, why were you here?
Yeah.
I'm moving.
Well, yeah, but, like, be interesting. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
Just be fucked up. Then you'll be more interesting.
Exactly. That's my life advice.
The way they introduced him is so silly and cute. I love it, actually. I was scared at first. Obviously, I was like, does this book have a crazy tone already? But no, just a sad, cute boy who needs me.
How did they introduce him?
He was drunk.
Oh!
yeah. At the door! Why are you sitting at my door?
I forgot about that, yeah.
I was like, what are you doing here?
Oh, that was so... In retrospect, that's really fucking sad.
No.
That was so sad, actually.
But seeing that man at my door, be like, are you sure that this is your apartment, brother? Oh, he waited 6 years too, sad face. Even kissed someone else and wasn't a virgin before he met Rachel. So wait, pause. When he told her that he wishes he was when they were in the shower, I wanted to throw up.
That was cute.
But anyways, the fact that he didn't even hook up with anyone all those years because he did not want anything to bring him happiness or whatever makes me want to scream.
Mm-hmm. He deprived himself of so much. Ian even told him that too. He was like, literally, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You gotta be okay with it, bud. You gotta be... Yeah. No, you don't have to be okay with it, but you gotta move past it.
Yeah.
Who am I? Who am I to tell this man that lost his baby and the love of his life that? Comments about Colleen Hoover.
That sounds like what you said.
Cock?
Yes.
The cocking of the walls?
What?
The cock. The clock.
The clock?
Clock. C-H-U-L-K? Clock? Cock. It's literally cock.
But, like...
Cocking.
What does that mean?
For the walls.
You keep saying that, but I don't know what that means!
It's the little white thing that covers up the holes.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't cover... I don't know, it doesn't cover up holes like when you put your baseboards and you put the cock and then you school it around.
Oh!
Interesting thought that I had in my brain.
I want to hear it.
I fell in love with Miles so much because of his point of views. Had they have given Jeremy point of views,
oh, I probably would have fallen in love with him.
I would have fallen in love with him harder. And I would have fallen in love with Alice even more.
If they gave him point of view?
If they gave him point of view. And I'm not going to want to say it, but if they gave Riley his point of view, I would have probably
100% though. Yeah, 100% though.
Yeah! To be like, you're right! So I'm glad that she didn't give us his point of view because I'd have been like,
this is so much harder! No, yeah.
better.
Last week when we talked about, I texted you while you were reading, and I was like, we were talking right here actually, and I was like, I love Miles so much. Like, he's like up there with Jeremy. Yeah. I almost said, I think I might love him more than Jeremy.
No, I love him more than Jeremy.
Okay, I didn't want to sound crazy though, because I was like, I just read it. I don't know.
No, you don't sound crazy. I love him more than Jeremy. Sorry, shout out Jeremy. I love you, but
shout out Jeremy. I think the point of views definitely helped.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your four men? I don't know if you want to say 3 men, but I'm gonna say 4 men because you're
talking about Ryle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. He's last, obviously. Thank God.
I'm kidding.
Okay, Miles, Alice, Jeremy, Ryle. Because
I figured though.
Because Jeremy is very grown, sexy, love this man vibes.
He has a way with words too.
Yeah, he's just very grown. He's very got his life together, all these things. Miles, yes, I'm in love with him. But Atlas falls in the middle of them just because I was in love with this man when we were young. Nothing fucked up happened to us.
I mean,
we grew up.
Well,
died. Yeah, but I mean, like, between us. Not just, like, the situation, because it was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you grow into this incredible man that I love also. Mm-hmm. So, he, like, wins for just being old.
Okay.
He wins for being an old love and a new love.
Mm-hmm. And just a kind of sweet love, also.
It's true.
Yeah.
That gasp.
I might switch Atlas and Jeremy, though.
Okay.
You want to rank the books?
Okay. Number 1 spot, Verity. Mm-hmm. Number 2 spot, It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
Number 3 spot,
Ugly Love. Yeah.
But number 1 boy, Miles.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. In conclusion, she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
They weren't terrible. I would reread Ugly
Love. No. I would. If out of all of them, I'd probably reread Ugly Love. Shut up, because you were just talking about you meant to reread Verity too. Oh yeah, duh. That one was a duh answer, but I was talking about like It Ends With Us versus Ugly Love. I'd probably reread Ugly Love.
I probably would take a while to reread Verity because
I finished it right.
A lot happens.
Tate is so funny with it.
He's not gay.
How do you know?
How do you know? He's not gay. I would have been looking at her all fucking upside down and silly. I'd be like, girl.
How do you know?
When did you find out? I'd have looked between them like, how do you know?
When her dad walked into the kitchen,
he's not gay.
I think I would have.
He's not gay.
That was funny, but I also think I would have like
curled up into a ball,
collapsed in on myself. Like, I would have ended up turning into ashes.
Oh, you would have turned into ashes?
Yeah. Like, he said, go to bed, Tate. I'm like, oh my god, right away, sir.
I would have just went to bed. I would have ran away and been like, there's nothing else I could do. I wouldn't turn into ashes.
I would have turned into ashes. The ashes moved towards my bed. My room.
The wind was like...
No, literally, that's how I would have felt.
That's literally it. As a whole, Miss Colleen, I think that you are a very gifted writer. I think that you
There's a lot
can
of growth
write a fucking
in just
man.
These 3 books.
No, definitely. Wait, when did Ugly Love come out?
Gotta Google that really quick. You know what? Now
Google,
I'm gonna ask
show
you.
me this man's balls. Meet a mouse for real.
2014!
Okay, Ugly Love, It Ends With Us, and The Verity. And amazing. She could write a man in 2014 like that. Ooh. I'm in love with him. In 2021.
I'm not disputing the fact that she can write men. That's not it, because she's been able to do that forever and a day. It's her style of writing that got incredibly better, I felt. So good for her.
Good for her.
Damn, do I have anything else to say? Because you know what? Throughout the week, I do this to myself. Throughout the week, I'm like, oh, I wanted to bring that up in the last podcast. Let me think about that for later.
But this is
and I don't write it down.
This is why, from now on, going forward.
Yeah.
We're going to read the last chapter right before we film the podcast so that we have our initial thoughts. And then we're like...
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Colleen Hoover. Shout out Miss Colleen Hoover for writing these books. Shout out for your growth. Shout out 2014, 2016, and 2018. Monumental years in our lives. Had I read these books at 2014 and 2016 and 2018...
They would have been my favorite of the year. Yeah.
Oh, next month's theme is Missing Girls.
Next month's theme we decided to do for a lovely month of December, wholesome, Missing Girls.
It's Missing Girls, but it doesn't really matter because they're interesting.
They're thrillers.
Thriller.
Next month is thriller subgenre missing girls.
Subgenre. Then She Was Gone, Her One Mistake, and Pretty Girls. And they're gonna be some doozies. They're gonna be some, probably some very sad things, actually.
Very sad, but I'm excited to get into it because it's definitely a different genre than this.
It is a complete turnaround. I like it.
Well, I mean, are we gonna list these questions down below? Yeah.
Well, we wrote them and they're shitty, but if you want them, we'll list them down below.
The questions are going to be listed down below. Please send us your thoughts.
Oh, yes! We forgot to say this last time.
I forgot to say that last video.
Send us your thoughts!
Well, the email's always down below. Please chat with us. Let us know what you thought.
bookclerbpod@gmail.com. That's us. You can find us at
TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Imagine it wasn't recording the whole time.
Imagine that. I'll piss my pants on your bed.